It's DJ Double here. Today I am joined by Rapman. What's happening, bro?
Yo, all good, all love, man. What's popping, man? I'm good.
Thank you for passing through the show.
No problem. Thank you for having me.
Good to have you here, man. So tell me, when did you start rapping?
I was been rapping from school days, man, time ago. But I took it serious. I done a music video back in Chatting U days, called Free Jason.
Mm-hmm.
Like, old school Chatting U heads would have probably seen it. I done one video, it got bare love, but I didn't take it serious. It was just a tune I wanted to use to vent. I done it, it got bare love, but then I just left, and then I just started spitting again, like recent kind of thing.
So you had a bit of a hiatus after that tune.
Yeah, after the tune was live. It got bare love, but literally it was about my brother, innit? He got life in prison at the time, and I was young them time, so it kind of hurt me. So I just wanted to vent somehow, and I just done a quick video on my ends, and then it kind of went mad. There was no YouTube on that them days, so it was just literally Channel U was just pumping it every day, cause it was mad. It was a long time ago.
A DVD thing.
Yeah, so it was just getting mad love, but I didn't really think nothing of it. I wasn't really bang on it them days. I only just, so I just left it, just that one song, and then I just started spitting again 2013.
So has it always been about storytelling and about putting your side of the story across?
Yeah, definitely putting my side of the story across. It weren't always about storytelling though. Like literally, that's a lane I felt like I slipped into kind of thing, because I just done Blue Story, and then that's the response was like madder than any other song I've done. So I suppose you kind of get pushed into a lane when you feel like that's the lane you're getting the most love from. Yeah,
it's mad, man. You make very emotive music as well, like you said, Blue Story and the other stuff you got going on right now. Who was it that inspired you to do the storytelling thing?
You know what, my favourite songs from the MCs I used to listen to when I was young, I suppose that's what it is. Like I used to listen to a lot of Nas, a lot of Tupac, a lot of Big, and like all their music was like, if you listen to their properly, it was always like a story.
Yeah.
Like even in the tunes that were pumping, like even if you listen to Biggie Juicy, that's still a story. It's his story. You get me? So that was just how I thought you was meant to rap. So I figured that's how you rap. So I think that generation inspired me so much that when I started spitting, I kind of tried to adopt it and kind of do it through my own stories.
Got you. So you mentioned Blue Story. The Blue Story Trilogy is sick, man. It's
love for that.
Like that's a great project there with the couple with the visuals.
I'm proud of that work, no doubt.
You should be, man. You should be. Is it a true story?
The closest to my reality, my true story is part 1. Part 2 and 3 was parts taken from things that's happened in the hood, you get me, around my area with certain man, and a mixed little with entertainment just for, a couple twists and that, but all based on true events, put it that way. I'd done part 1 and it kind of took a lot of work to get out there. The response was so mad, I felt pressured for number 2, bro. Like, I just felt like, how's it going to live up to part 1? Like literally, it must have been on 20,000 views and 0 dislikes. And GRM called me and said, right, they've never seen that in their life. Like, to have 20,000 hits and not 1 dislike in this world, like, it's impossible, really, isn't it? Like, you could have the illest song, but there's always one person that don't like something. So
just for the sake of being the first dislike, man,
literally. So it went 20,000 views, and it wasn't like I didn't get mad views them time. I don't even get mad views now, like, but that 20,000 views was over a span of like a while. So it was like a good, maybe a week or something before there was a dislike on the video kind of thing. So it was a big deal. So I felt pressured to do number 2. So I feel I didn't bring that out for like another 6 months. Literally, so 6 months, I done part 2, and then I done part 3 the end of the year, so another 6 months. So I done 2 and 3 in 1 year, because I remember I done 2014 wrap up and I spoke about them both. So I done them both in 1 year, but I spread it out only because literally, bro, I've never been so pressured in my life. Like, I want to walk on the roads. Hey, yo, when's Blue Story 2 out, bro? That's coming. Okay, cool. Hey, bro, when's Blue Story 2 out? Bro, everywhere I went, it was just so much pressure. I just figured if I flop this now, I'll be finished. Like, I wouldn't even know where to go. So the pressure kind of just slowed me down. I kept on trying to stall it. I'm bringing out other videos, and in the comments on my other videos, they're like, yeah, this is all right still, but when's Blue Story 2 out? So,
that must have been a good feeling, man, knowing that people are...
It was,
but captured them with number 1, and they're waiting to see what... I want to see what happens.
Yeah, but you know, in trilogies, fam, number 1's always the best, really. So it's hard to... Usually it gets worse as the story goes down, you get me? So I felt pressured, but I just sat down. I said, you know what, let me just tell you how it is. If they like it, they like it, and... Yeah, bro. To this day, I get
I
love.
think you held your own, man. 2 and 3 were equally as good as number
Yeah,
1.
I felt like it was solid.
The whole package together
Yeah.
is just an amazing concept. It was really, really good. Was it always going to be a 3-part thing?
Always.
So you always, from the go?
I always knew it was going to be a trilogy. 'Cause it wasn't something I could tell in one song. So I just wanted to see if the response of number 1 would be good. Because them times there, I was very, very unknown. Like,
Yeah.
I'm talking about 500 followers or something on Twitter. Because like I was unknown. So I didn't. And them times there, when you're an unknown artist, you really have to pay for those type of visuals, like big P's. Like, it's mad. So I'm thinking, right, I'm looking at these P's. I'm not really known. So I wanted to see the response of number 1. So when the response of number 1 came, I figured, flip it, man. I'm ready to invest again and go in with 2.
How much did the video cost you?
Secretly between me and your listeners now, I can't say between me and you. But that cost me a bag, you know, cuz.
Right.
And like I
For
shouldn't
part
even
one.
be saying that because Chas is gonna be bugged, but shout out Chas, my dog, he filmed it for me, but he wasn't my dog then, he was just a guy that said, I know I shoot the video for me. Part 1 cost me a bag, cuz.
Right.
A bag. And to I don't know if to have these days, man, them don't pay that type of money for videos unless you're a label and a label would pay it. Like, man, them on the road, with all these videos you see, none of them cameraman have received a bag. I'm telling you that. They don't get bags of videos. But videos are like a bill, 2 bills if you're that out. It's like, luckily I'm at the stage now, I don't pay for videos at the moment. I've got a camera, I've got a team. But even if I was going to pay for a video, I would never entertain a director to tell me a bag. Is he going to give me diamonds in that video as well when I get there, bro? Get out of here, man. So at the time, as an unknown artist, I felt like I really invested in myself for that visual, and it obviously it paid off, really. Or else I probably wouldn't even be sitting there.
Was that was for the first video or for the trilogy?
Nah, cuz for the first part 1.
Just part 1.
Part 1 was a bag, fam, and it was the other ones were more or less the same. I got like a little maybe discount on the third just for saying, okay, you worked with us 3 times, you worked with me 3 times, I'll do this one for a little cheaper, but it set me back peas, cuz. It set me back peas.
Well, of course, man. The thing is with your visuals as well, though, you have like a full cast.
Yeah.
And what people don't understand with that stuff, there's also makeup to be had, and there's sometimes wardrobe. I mean, I don't know if the people in yours probably was wearing
I don't know if you've
clothes,
seen part 1. Everyone's in school uniform. I had to buy all the school kids shirts
there you
and
go,
ties.
yeah, exactly.
Like, it weren't a joke. The video was a bag just to pay the cameraman. What it cost me overall, cuz.
Oh, wow.
I had to pay for the venue because
Yeah.
it looked like a school. That wasn't a school. It was like a building that you can make it look like what you want. I had to use my creative thinking and say, okay, we can make this look like. So I have to pay for that venue.
Right.
I have to pay to feed the youths because luckily the youths that came, they just wanted to be a part of it. These times they just saw the cast and then they just came. So luckily I didn't have to pay them, but I had to feed them. You get me? I can't have kids there on set for 8 hours and them not eating. So
no, of course.
it set me back peas, but I feel like if you know you've got something fire, you got to invest in it, bro. Because you know a dead visual can kill a sick song, you get me?
Yeah, most definitely, man.
You got to invest in the visuals now.
It's an important thing people don't realise. I have this conversation so often. People don't realise that you have to invest in your brand.
You have to, fam. And this is the day of YouTube now. This ain't like back in the day, like, not disrespect to Channel U, but Channel U days, we saw bare dead videos, innit?
Yeah,
but now, if you go on the videos now, like, it's quality. You can't just... If a
Levels
video
are up.
looks dead, you're just going to... you're just ruining it, man. So I make sure my visuals always come correct still.
The wrap-up. Very, 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 very sick this year. 2014 was the first one you did, right?
Yeah.
You didn't do one in 2013.
No, 2014 was the first one.
What made you start doing them?
Mad Skills. I don't know if you know about the rapper.
Yeah, I know Skills. Yeah,
from the States.
From
He does
America.
one for America, but he stopped in like 2013, 2012 or 2012 he stopped. But I remember every year, me and my people would always wait up for it. Say,
Something to
wow,
look forward to,
yeah,
innit? Yeah.
because it was always funny. And then come 2012, 13, there was just none. I mean, I was like, right, like, where's the rapper? And I'm thinking, you know what, none 2013. So I remember coming to my man and say, you know what, who does it for the UK? And I remember hearing, no one ain't done one. I'm thinking, right, you know what, I want to try a thing. But when I done the 2014 one, I was very uncomfortable with it. Like, I wasn't sure if I should make it comedic, if I should make it serious. I wasn't really happy with the beat. I chose the beat because it was the hardest tune of the year. Like, Lifestyle was the biggest tune of that year. But I wasn't really comfortable with it. I wasn't sure what direction I wanted to go. If you listen to the song, there's some points I was feeling it, and some points I was like, it didn't work really well with that. But come 2015, I knew exactly what direction I wanted to do it, so I knew that this one was going to make more noise, you get me? So...
Yeah, there was someone else. There was a UK rapper called Maestro.
I've heard about that afterwards.
He did
that.
it. He did it a couple times, but
I heard about that afterwards.
It was actually, I think, 2014 when you did yours. I think he decided not to do his.
Imagine that, because literally I found out about Maestro because I'm going through the comments on my 2014 rap up, reading them, and I see Maestro done it better, or I like Maestro. I'm thinking, who's Maestro? I've never heard of him.
Yeah.
So I quickly YouTubed him and I saw it, but he didn't have a video. It was just all audios I was seeing.
Yeah. I think part of his problem was that he very quickly got pigeonholed as the guy that does the wrap up. Do you know what I mean? It was that same way with Skills. January through to December, no one cares what music Skills is putting out. It's just December 31st. That's the only time I'm checking his Twitter to see the wrap up.
It's true.
I don't care if he's dropped an album. You know what I mean? And I think Maestro may have been battling with that as well. Was that ever a concern for you? That were you ever worried about becoming the gimmick guy that does the wrap up?
Not really, because I'm already boxed in as the storyteller anyway. So the wrap up, I suppose, is just another story to tell in it for the year. So. Sometimes you just got to embrace the box that you're putting in, work it out. You get me? If you want to come out of it, you got to work your way out of it if you feel like you're not comfortable in it, but you can't. You shouldn't be upset by it. You just got to make it work for you. You get me? So, like, people saying Skills was just a gimmick guy, but I swear he just got nominated for an Oscar, won an Oscar. Oh, no,
right?
Grammy. Yeah, for writing
Grammy.
a song, because he raps for people behind the scenes. So.
Right.
You can't really be focused on too much of what people think.
Yeah, I don't really watch what he does until New Year.
Yeah, neither did I. I went on his timeline to see it. And I saw that he got nominated. I was like, oh, go on, good luck to him.
How do you write the wrap-ups? Do you take notes through the year? Have you got like a folder where you just like jot things down throughout the year? Or does it come to the end of the year and you're like, right, it's time, what happened?
Nah, literally, because man just come to December. I go into my WhatsApp group with all my man. Them say, you man, I beg you, just send me the list of everything that's been popping off this year.
Remind me what happened this year.
Because I write my own quick list in December, but just in case I forgot, man will come and say, don't forget this and don't forget that, don't forget this, don't forget that. And literally, fam, I done the wrap up, and December 1st, the wrap up was done, good to go. It was written. It wasn't recorded, it was written. I said, okay, let me just wait to record it now to see if anything happens. Because if you ever see how much things happen between December the 1st
I was gonna ask you
and
about
the
this.
other 2 weeks, fam, I had to add like 2 minutes to the song, bruv. It was that mad, bruv. Like, I literally had to include Charlie Sheen, I had to include flipping Kobe Bryant, like everything had to come in. Adele decided to come back and take over. So literally, fam, I was just... In the last month, I had to add so much, you get me, to it. But it's cool. But the reason why I wanted to do it to the end, but because it's due to come out every New Year's Day, I needed my cameraman to film it, and he's not busy. He's busy around Christmas.
Yeah, of
I had
course.
to kind of do a cut-off kind of around the 17th
Yeah.
of December. So if anything after that, it has to just go somewhere else, bro.
How do you decide what makes it in and what doesn't?
That's what people always ask me, fam. To me, it's my wrap up of 20,002 of the year. So I decide what I think was vital to me, because what is so important to me might not be important to you. But until you make your wrap up, cuz I don't want to hear no arguments like people upset I didn't put in the UFC fight about the girl saying she would knock out Flair. But
Yeah.
because that wasn't important to me. Because I can't, you get me. End of the day, she's talking about she wants to bang up Flair, she getting banged up. I just didn't feel like that was vital to me. So I just decided what I feel was popping, bruv. Like what I saw viral on my timeline, what made flipping headlines throughout weeks and on ends, and just things that I find important. Like last year, I put a lot of the RIPs of celebrities, but this year I decided, no, I'm gonna make all the RIPs, all the kids that died from knife crime or gun crime that I could find this year. You get me? So I put that in. And next year, there probably won't even be no celebrities on the RIP list. It's just gonna be straight anyone that passed away from through the street life, you get me? Because at the end of the day, they're already famous. They're getting millions of people mourning them. Like, there's people that's getting stabbed for no reason that no one don't know about, and so I was gonna be more shedding light on that.
You do a lot of music based around. Trying to think what the best term for it is really. Like, I want to say kind of reality, like very inspiring music. So I'm talking about things like Roller Coaster. And things and stories like Hope.
Hope, yes, big.
I mean, I guess Roller Coaster is not best to call it an inspiring song, but do you know what I mean? Like songs that raise awareness. That's what I'm trying to say.
I can't even take credit for it. I have to big up Jamal for that. Still, Jamal Edwards.
What is it? Roller Coaster? Is this
Roller Coaster and Hope?
And Hope.
He produced both of them.
Right. Okay.
Well, not produced the beats, but obviously he put the idea for me and kind of like oversaw the project. Like, he come to me with those projects. He came to me with Hope because he loved the storytelling. So he basically just wanted something similar for the charity. Anthony Nolan approached SBTV. Jamal said, look, I've got this artist here who I feel like could raise awareness in better than any other way you guys can do it. So they said, cool. So we all sat down together and I said, okay, yeah, I can do something with this. Hope was mad. He got mad love. Like, it was just mad. That's the last time I was in there actually to promote, talk about Hope. And then Roller Coaster, that Male Suicide was just peak. It was just like, it was too much, brother. Like, I kept on seeing signs, like people from my ends were going through it. So when Jamal hit me, I said, you know what, let's do this, man. Man's gonna do this from this Male Suicide thing. We got a lot more coming this year as well. Because man's from the streets, you get me? But there's so many issues that you think, what, because man's out here that we don't go through. Because if I showed you the DMs that I got from Roller Coaster came out, and I could show you certain artists, brother, you would never think I'm going through it. DM him saying, you know what, cuz, respect for that, brother. I'm going through this. Or boom, a close friend of mine just done that. Like, I'm glad you shine light on it, because trust me, man, you shouldn't. I'm not a one to sit in a box, brother. And I always want to try help and raise awareness for things that I feel like I ain't getting no love. You get me? I feel like, what's the point in getting into a position that I'm in now where I've actually got people listening to what I say, just to tell them the same stuff they hear every day? Cause like, I'm not no martyr. Don't ever get twisted. You might hear a track from me tomorrow, so that's crud, you get me? But because my life is that as well. But it ain't just that. It ain't just what I'm out here, you know, get me and all that.
It was good to see, man, and it's a nice change to see someone in rap doing something like that. A song that raises awareness. Hope, obviously, for the people that haven't heard it yet. Hope was the one about leukemia.
It's done for the Anthony Nolan charity.
Because what's the point behind that video is that there's not enough black blood donors, right?
None,
because
bruv.
black people have a different blood group.
Don't quote me too bad with the statistic, with this, because it's all lost me now. But basically, if a white person gets diagnosed with leukemia, she's got like an 80% chance of finding a donor. Where, for example, a black person's got like an 8% chance of finding a donor, because only because of the black people just ain't donating.
Right.
And I remember seeing a lot of people messaging me saying they're going to sign up to donate.
How did that feel?
Fam, it feels dope, bro. Like, it does feel dope. Like, Hope, people saying that they're going to donate was dope. People saying that from Roller Coaster saying that, you know what, I was actually considering it and I have tried to kill myself many a time, but hearing this, you've made me realise it's not always as black and white. There's other ways around it. So it feels dope to know that you're helping, you get me?
It's almost like you're literally saving lives with music, bruv. Like,
it does feel like that sometimes, you know, but it does feel like that. So that's the motivation, because I don't really get paid for this music thing. Like, I don't, innit? I'm assuming the big boys are because they're getting shows and all the PRS and all that. But I don't really get paid for this music thing. So it's literally just the love that's really making me keep on going to the studio and keep on making music. So it is dope. I feel like it's a good feeling, man. I feel like I'm doing my bit.
Yeah, man, most definitely. So, talking about getting paid, you're 2 mixtapes deep, right? You've got 2 mixtapes out now. Yeah. And obviously all the visuals and stuff. But the visuals being on different platforms, not on your own platform. So you won't make any, there's no monetization there that comes to you. What's the plan? How can you make money out of this? Are you planning another project that's going to be a iTunes release or what? Yeah,
I'm going to bring out a 6-track EP, which is basically every song's linked to each other. Kind of like Blue Story, but an EP type thing. But different, not just one story. It'll be like maybe a whole day. Right, okay. Things like that. It's going to be very big, but literally, because this project is going to be very good work, my plan is to just build up my fan base throughout the next 6-7 months. And when I feel like there's enough, I don't need to have 1 million followers on that, but when I feel like I've got enough supporters that are really down, I'm going to put it on iTunes, man, for them. You get me? And if they want to buy it and support, let them go for it. You get me? But as I said, I feel like with music, I've always loved music. I've always been a creative. You can't just come into it for the peas. You get me? If I really wanted peas, which I do want peas, there's other things I can do. I feel like you got to chase the dream first, and then the money will come. You get me? Yeah. So, don't make money the main focus. Yeah, you can't make money your main focus. I don't even think about that. For me, I have got a YouTube channel that I don't even use. I don't even know the login. Someone made it for me. I could put it on there and probably get a couple hundred views, or I could put it on a big channel. Thousands of people see it, and you know, I'm reaching more people, man. And there will be a point where most of my videos will go on my own channel, but I just don't feel like I am there yet to do that. Yeah. You get me? You got to do it in stages, man. There's no rush. You get me? Like, I'll always be making good music. More people are listening to me every day, so yeah, man, we'll get to that stage. The name's out there, man. And I think
off the back of Roller Coaster, there was a lot of positive press attention.
But
from like newspapers and journalists and stuff that aren't a part of the music industry.
Exactly.
It was good to see. I think the Independent wrote, I saw online the Independent wrote an article on it.
Independent, the Metro, Daily Mirror. Daily Mirror? Yeah, the Mirror. More or less every single paper got involved. So it was good to see my name in the paper for something positive. It was even Michael, my brother, called me up from jail, like, cuz I'm doing it, and I'm going through the paper and I see you here, like. So it reached a lot of people, bro. Like, I'm all down for that, man. It's all good, man. I'm all about positive. You get me? Positive.
One thing that I loved is that all these papers that aren't part of music are finally talking positively about someone doing rap music. Do you know what I mean? A rapper, and they're not cussing them. They're not putting them down. It's all positive, man. It was great. When it comes to writing your stories, how do you do it? How do you turn it into a song? Do you have like a narrative first, so you know, right, this is the character, this is what he's gonna do, this is how it's gonna end up? Because some of your stories, they've got some great twists in there, man. Like, I'm watching your videos, and these could be like, I wouldn't be mad if I was watching a movie. Do you know what I mean? And that's what the kind of stuff that happens.
Yeah, we're getting to that as well.
So do you write the story first, and you've got the story, and then figure out how to turn it into lyrics, or
no? All I need literally for any story, because for me, yeah. If I could write a story about anything, if you told me like, yeah, Raps, boom, this is my story. I'm a radio host at Bang, and I do DJing on the side, and my girlfriend's there in my head in, and she left me. Literally, that's beginning, middle, and end. I could literally just get the beat, and I'll pull it all in, and then I'll just create a twist for it at the end.
Right.
Something that you would think that could never happen, but could happen.
Yeah.
So literally, I don't know. It comes so easy to me to write the story. All I need to do is know. I do need to, before I put pen to paper, I need to know the beginning, middle, and end.
Yeah.
That's it. Once I know that, literally, I don't need the details. I just need to know. Beginning is you wake up to brush your teeth. The middle is you get into an argument at a traffic light, and the end is you end up crashing your car and going to hospital. If you just tell me them three things. And the rest. It's a story for you, bro. I got that for you.
On average, how long does it take? How long does it take him, like, per song to write it all to a point that you're happy with?
It's so mad, you know. It's what took me the longest while took me long. Hope took long, but I think what took so long is all the research I had to do, because I didn't know nothing about stem cell donors.
Right. Yeah.
Blue Story now was a lot easier because I was writing off true experiences, so it wasn't hard to write a street story. Because man, it's just basically talking about stories that are either true to me or true to happened to my friend or whatever. So it's when I don't have the research. So literally, when I got to sit down and get the research, but it would take me like if I'm serious and I decide to make it done serious, it would take me like about a week. Right. To be honest, a week to get it right, and then even after that week. It's the ending I always spend the most time on. I rewrite an ending like 100 times. That's the most time thing.
Do you ever read the comments on your videos?
Yeah, all the time. Because I want to know what the people think, because I make it for the public.
Is there ever any negative feedback?
Yeah, come on. I'll be like to say never, but it's not a lot at all. It's not a lot. Nothing to ever make me question myself. Certain rappers, I know they must be hitting the bottle. Can you get me? Because
I think some
comments are cold, you know.
Yes, like we said earlier, though, some people literally just do it just to be the first to be horrible about it.
Some people, it's dumb comments. Trolling. Like, there'll be dumb stuff like, so what if that was his brethren? Why would he tell him that he's gonna kill himself? Stupid. This story's stupid. I think, okay, okay, cool. It's all right, man. Don't worry about it. You must be going through stress in life, but, bruv, I don't mind. I don't mind criticism, bruv. So, but as I said, more time I get much more love than hate. So it's all good. You get me? You
collaborated with quite a few people along the way, here and there.
That's mad, you know, because I don't really. You feel like I have. I don't feel like I've done a lot of people.
I was looking at a list. There's a few. Who did I see on there? Drew Blue.
Yeah, he's from my ends. Jay Haas, Marks, Pac-Man, Joe Black, Bassman. Who else? Pound Sterling. Got a song with Blade as well, but that's £3 Sterling. Yeah, man, but I don't know. I've never really been bang on features, but you know.
I think you've got a lot more solo stuff.
Yeah. I've never really been bang on features, but every feature you have got, I've probably reached to them because I've been a fan. You get me? Like I reached out to J Hus for that thing there, and Margs. Me and Margs, we're cool. You get me? Reached out to Margs, but I'm never really been bang on features. But don't get twisted. I've approached certain artists and they've shuffled me. And certain artists have approached me and I've shuffled them, but I don't take it personal, fam. I don't take it personal. If you shuffle me for a feature, I don't mean that.
Who have you asked? Who have you asked for a feature that didn't take it?
You know, I can't start dropping names for that. That's a bit loose there still. But the artists will know. It don't mean that. For me to say it, it's like I'm holding feelings. But just know I've reached to a couple artists who I think are cold and they shuffled, man. But it's not a big deal. They might have not been feeling the song. They might have not have been the right time. Might have not have been a mutual benefit there. So it's a minor. And I've shuffled a couple artists as well. But as I said, I've never been bang on features. I feel like I've done features, you know, to kind of warm to the fans, because their fans are like, you should work with Rare. You should work with Rare. So I think, you know what, he's cold. Let me try to reach. But
who would be your ultimate collaboration though? Like, dead or alive, if you could work with anyone?
I swear down, dead or alive. I would love to work with Pac, fam.
Tupac, yeah?
Yeah. That's American-wise. Tupac, therefore, cuz. Tupac's my guy, bro. That's how he's so real with it. That's what made me be how I am still.
Yeah.
Pac.
You tweeted recently. Let me read the tweet.
Bro, man's playing tweets, you know.
Bro, I do the research, you know. I do my research, man.
I tweet all cool stuff anyway. I'm alright.
when it comes to music, real friends should always support, even if they don't rate.
Yeah, I fully agree with that. Like, reason why I put that, I don't know why I was feeling that way. Maybe because I felt like some of the man them are moving a bit long. You get me? But I feel like if I've got a video dropping, I shouldn't have to ask a man to tweet this. Not that I need man to tweet it, but I should go on your timeline and see my video on there. You get me?
Right.
Man can't be talking about all 100 things and these times man just dropped the video and you ain't even tweeted it one time. And you're my people. Not saying strangers, not saying rappers, but when you're my circle, like, whereas if I blow tomorrow and sign a deal for $1 million and we go to all these yacht parties, you're coming with me to the party. Right. So how you not tweeting the video?
Yeah.
No,
okay.
I'm not having it still. I'm not having it.
I get that. What I interpreted that as was that even if you were making whack music, I don't mean you specifically, I'm talking in general. What I thought the tweet meant was even if you're making like crappy music, your friends should still support.
Okay, when I say support, if the song's whack, for example, he should support in the sense of, you know what, cuz I'm not really feeling that tune there, but keep on going, you get me? Who knows, the next one will probably be feeling, you get me? Like, man's still going to tweet out, you get me? Because that's just my opinion. That's how I feel it should be. I've had one of my brethren that, he don't like all my songs. Like, he's my proper people.
And he'll tell you, right?
He'll tell me all the time. Like, he's one of those ones, he will say it or he'll just be quiet. Like, man will put the music out and he'll either say, fam, that's cold. Or he just won't say nothing. If you don't say nothing, that means you weren't really feeling it. But man will still go on his Facebook page and still see it on there.
Right, okay.
So that still don't matter, because just because you don't feel it.
So he's coming to the yacht parties then?
Yeah, he'll come to the yacht parties, but certain man needs to just know, like, if it's your people doing something, anything positive to change their life around, you should support it one way or the other. And it just don't mean by posting on socials. Even if you're just giving that brother motivational speech, like to tell him, you know what, you're doing well, cause like I see what you're trying to do, keep it up. Something like that helps, you know. Like something like that helps, you get me? So you should never just be on the tip of trying to blanket, pretend like you don't know what he's doing. Like you see a man going studio grinding and you're just asking a man about next thing that ain't got nothing to do with what he's trying to do. It kind of just belittles it, you get me? When man's proper trying to ting. So I just feel like show support to your people, man. Like you're pushing out all Meek Mill and Drake who don't need none of your responses or retweets, bruv. They're good, you get me? And yet you're bridging over there who's trying to come out of the block. You're not paying attention to him. So just support your people, man. Whether you rate or not, tell them that, you know what, I respect what you're doing, and still post their link. You don't have to plaster it. Post their link. Send it to your brethren if you don't want to post it. Send it to your brethren, say, check this out. You know, let them get a new fan, because that person might feel it. You get me?
What's the goal for you? What's like the end game? Where would you like to become? Where would you like to be?
I want to, you know what? I really want to start. I want my music to be heard more, man. I want it to be heard more. I want to be an artist on the level where I'm doing big shows, man, where people are coming to listen. I don't know what the type of shows will be like, because I've got a couple hype tunes, but I want it to be more of an intimate shows where you go and you just leave feeling like, rah, man, I just feel inspired, or I feel mad like that. That tune there had emotions. And then from there, and I want to make movies, cause like, I want to make movies. I've already started.
You're an actor as well.
Yeah, I'm an
right?
actor as well. I've already started writing an online drama, which we should try to. We're aiming to cast and shoot this year. at one point. I'm not too sure when. So I'm an actor as well, cause I literally, fam, I'm a creative. I wouldn't even call I'm an artist. I'm a rapper. I'm an actor. I'm a creative. I'm just creative, bro. So that's my aim, bro. I need to be making a living off my creativity. You get me? So one way or the other, man, I'm trying to reach people with my imagination. You get me?
So finally, tell the people where they can find you on all the social media.
I'm not the best on social. I'm not gonna lie. I'm on you on Instagram and Twitter. I'm not good with it. I need to get better with it. So Twitter, Real Rapman. Instagram, Real Rapman. That's where I am. You get me?
That's it.
That's
nice
me.
And easy. Real Rapman.
Yeah, Real
and
Rapman.
Definitely get online and check out this guy's videos, because hearing the songs, they're very dope. But I'm telling you, man, connected with the videos as well, it's
a movie.
Next level stuff. It literally is a movie. Thanks for passing through, bro.
No problem.
Appreciate it, man. It's DJ
me.
DUBL here with Rapman. He's sick. He's a sick artist, so make sure you go check him out. And we're out of here.